We're going to go ahead and talk about the flipped classroom. We understand that we do things a little differently, and we wanted to give everybody just a general overview, both our students, parents, administrators, whoever may be interested in what we're doing. The flipped classroom, and this is the reason we do it, it really introduces 21st century skills, which is what our students really need in the world today. It's a required standard, and the flipped classroom really helps us implement this stuff for our students. We want to be able to help you as a student in life and through high school. It gives you the ability to become very independent learners, and we want to work with you on that. So it gives us that chance. It relates how you learn, and it gives you the value of learning. It's not just grades. I know grades are important to people, but we want to make sure that the learning is happening over that even. And it helps us get to know you even better.
Okay, so now that we've talked about some of our motivations for Flipped, let's talk about what it is. So if you hear Flipped, and you've probably heard about it from other students who have taken our classes before, so basically the idea is that you can get information for any topic from a variety of sources, especially now with the internet. So originally you would just get your information from a teacher, but now you can also use a book, you can use the internet, you can get information from your friends and other peers, and so there's a plethora of ways that you can get information. What you need the help with that we found is the application of the information, like homework. So instead of doing homework at home, now you would do homework in class and get your information outside of class. And so that's why it's flipped, because it flips the location that you do things. And so this application part, that's where we come in, and that's where we are here to help you, is to understand and learn the information, not just to gain the information.
Some of the struggles that we found that our students have in this is that it's change. Change is hard. We don't teach just like all the other teachers do, so we understand that. Even though we're not standing in front of you every day lecturing, that doesn't mean we're not doing the same thing. We just do it a different way. So that's different. We understand that change is different.
And I think it just involves a shift in what you think teaching is and what the definition of teaching is for you. So for us, teaching is helping you get the skills to be an independent learner.
Right. I'd rather be the coach on the sideline than the sage on the stage. And that's really what we're trying to do when we flip. The other thing is learning all of a sudden becomes hard work and takes some time. That may be a little different than what you're used to. We want you to work hard. That's no lie. And it's going to take time to do that.
Yeah, and I think it's just important to remember that you may be very familiar with the previous style, traditional style of a classroom, and we're changing that, and so we understand that that's difficult. But learning is a very valuable skill, but it will take hard work and time. But we're here to help you throughout the entire process. You just need to take advantage of us and be willing to put the time in.
Okay, and along with that hard work comes the independent learner. You start learning to learn on your own. This is a skill that I cannot replace with any information I would ever give you. If I can teach you to become an independent learner and learn information on your own, my class has been a huge success for you.
Absolutely. I think we're interested in you getting the concepts of our content, but I think more importantly than that, we want you to be an independent learner so that no matter what you do after you leave us, you're going to be successful.
That's right. And then time management and choice. We know that at your age, sometimes time management is a problem, and making the correct choices are. We're going to help you make those good choices and manage your time. The other thing we look for is grades are not our focus here. I understand that grades are important. That's not what we're saying. But what we're saying is our focus is that you learn this information. You learn what we're teaching you. Then the grades will fall in place.
Right. And so, don't be worried about your grade or just completing activities to check the box. If you really focus on the learning and put in that time and hard work, your grade's going to reflect your learning.
Yep.
Okay, so just to give you a little overview on how our units run, and then later on we're going to give specifics about all of these. The first thing that we would normally do in a unit is you would take some sort of pretest. Now, we don't expect you to know a whole lot about the content because obviously it's new. The pretest is just for you to kind of see what's going to be covered in the unit, and maybe there are some things that you already have information about. Then once you've taken the pretest, then you're going to go about obtaining the information for all of the objectives. Now, this could be watching one of our videos that has direct instruction. This could be consulting the book. This could be looking online. There's lots of different ways you can obtain information.
That's right. Just because we do have videos available for you, and if you don't like sitting in front of them, that's fine. You can go out and find the information elsewhere. We can help guide you through that problem.
The third step would then be once you have the information to practice and apply it. That's where we really come in to help answer your questions and things like that. And then once you feel confident, your last step would be to demonstrate mastery of learning. And again, this could be done in several ways, which we'll get into later.
All right, so some of the checks for understanding, and make sure that you understand what we've talked about so far in this video. I want you to list 3 questions or concerns you may have about our classroom. Then you're going to write 2 positive outcomes that you think can come from this classroom. And I want you to come up with 1 suggestion that you'd like to see in the classroom. We understand we're different, and that's fine. We won't be changing, so let's see what you got here.
Yeah, and we're really also looking for suggestions within the system. We're not perfect with this. It's kind of an experiment, and so if you have other suggestions that can help make it better, we'd really welcome that.
All right, and for parents, if you're watching this and you have some questions or concerns about us, go ahead and give us a call. We can get contacted right here at the school. We're more than happy to talk to you about this.
All right, thanks a lot. Have a good day.